Here we meet Devin Atkins, who's on probation for injuring an elderly person. Right away, the judge reminds everyone that she's already admitted to breaking some rules. The probation officer takes the stand, swearing to tell the truth. What's your first impression? Should probation violations automatically lead to prison, or do people deserve more chances?
I have testimony with regard to counts 1, 2, and 3.
Yes, if the court would like.
Yep, I think I would.
Down there, Cole, Ms. Shakita Cole.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, Ms. Cole. Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be...
The probation officer explains how Devin was told all the rules of her probation in detail. Attend meetings, report her address, do community service. But Devin ignored them. She missed meetings in November, failed to report where she was living, and skipped community service. The judge makes it clear. Ignoring these rules isn't just careless. It's a direct violation of the law. If you were on probation, would you take those conditions seriously or risk your freedom?
Record will so reflect.
And Ms. Cole, as with every probationer, when they are placed on the court's probation, are they given the rules and restrictions placed upon them and what they are supposed to do to follow the court orders?
Yes.
And each one of those in detail is gone over with them so that they understand everything that they're required to do, correct?
Yes.
Was Ms. Atkins so advised?
Yes.
At her intake?
She was advised at her intake and at a TTM at the Milton Center in person.
Okay, and describe for the court what a TTM is.
A treatment team meeting.
Okay, so in your opinion, Ms. Cole, as her probation officer, was Ms. Atkins fully apprised and aware of what she was required to do on probation?
Yes.
And were in fact a majority of those things intended to help her?
Yes.
Was she advised that she was to report to the Community Supervision Department when directed by yourself and the court?
Yes.
And did Ms. Atkins, based on your review of the file, fail to do that on multiple dates, including but most likely not limited to November 4th of 2024, November 19th of 24, and was that in violation of her probation order?
The officer now highlights Devin's biggest struggle, her mental health. Appointments were scheduled, medication was offered, but she refused to go. Even worse, she contacted the victim in her case, her grandmother, against court orders. This is where the story takes an emotional turn. The grandmother was trying to help her, but Devin's refusal to accept help made things worse. Do you think the system should focus more on treatment, or is Devin responsible for refusing help?
Did she either complete the hours or immediately report to you? Sorry, I'm reading that. No wonder everyone's looking at me.
I was about to say, I know, I was about to.
Community service. Well, that is in fact a condition of probation, right? Is it also a condition of probation that she is to report to you as her address and so that you know where she is at all times?
Yes.
And if she does not do that, is it impossible for you to locate her?
That is correct.
Did she, in fact, immediately report to you her current address?
No, she did not.
Anything else? I know you and I have had a lengthy discussion about her that you feel would be appropriate for the court to know in conjunction with your testimony and your updated PSI.
The main thing is her mental health. She refuses to address that. We've made appointments for her with Spinal Tap, and she didn't attend the appointments. She's 100% when she was out unmedicated. So that kind of interfered with her completing her services. And she maintained contact with the victim in the case. So
the judge confirms that Devin broke multiple probation rules. With witnesses testifying and reports reviewed, the violations are piling up. It's not just one mistake. It's a pattern of choices. This is a turning point. The courtroom is no longer about second chances. It's about accountability.
Ms. Cole?
Just briefly, during your supervision of Ms. Atkins, was you able to supervise her at points when she was on her medication and not on her medication?
the entire time she has not been on her medication.
So she's been unmedicated this entire time?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nothing else.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Cole. Any other witnesses with regard to the allegations? Based on the testimony,
Unless I may ask, Ms. Cole, Judge,
Yeah.
and you stated that earlier, Ms. Evelyn Thibodeau, I believe that is her grandmother, correct?
Yes, definitely.
hold on, ma'am.
at some point in time in November of 2024, was Ms. Atkins violating the condition the court had imposed that she not to have contact with Ms. Thibodeau for Ms. Thibodeau's safety?
Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Any questions about that? About
No.
the count, that's count 8 with the
Right.
contact? Okay. Then, at this time, based on the testimony, I am going to find count 1, 2, 3.
Devon's attorney argues for compassion, pointing to her mental health struggles. He suggests she might improve if given the right treatment programs. But the judge reminds everyone, Devon already had appointments set up and skipped them. This creates tension. Was it the system's failure or her refusal to participate? If someone refuses help over and over, should they still be given more chances?
Do you have anything to add that's not already in your report?
No.
So the main thing I want to make sure, Ms. Cole, I have a notation here to ask is, you guys were aware of mental health issues and had opportunities for Ms. Atkins to participate in mental health services. Is that correct?
I made the appointments myself for her.
Okay. All right. Argument, Mr. Lewis?
Well, Judge, I think definitely from the updated PSI we have, as well as I think there was some issues from the jail. If you look at those issues and activity, I think that goes directly to her mental health state. Unfortunately, she has not been on a mental health caseload. I think that definitely would benefit her, as well as, being able to take advantage of any services that phenotype MHMR may have, or any programs that probation deems appropriate for her. I have had conversations with her, and meaningful conversations with her, where she has addressed to me her desire to take advantage of those activities if those available to me. She did understand that she had the Safe P opportunity that didn't go well, but I don't think the mental health issues were addressed, mainly just substance abuse at that point. I think if we can get a handle on that, or get some work done with her to address the mental health issues, I think she'll do a lot better in this situation.
Here comes the dramatic clash. Devon interrupts, insisting she's not a psycho. She refuses to even be evaluated. The judge grows frustrated, pointing out that no one called her a psychopath. The evaluation was meant to help her, not label her. The courtroom atmosphere shifts from concern to confrontation.
And mental health help. So, Ms. Atkins, the problem is you're being given all the opportunities.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't know if I told you, I had an appointment in Port Arthur because I cannot get into Bowman. They're not taking new patients.
So you had an appointment that Ms. Cole set for you, at least one, how many?
Yeah, but it's not for medicine. It's for psycho. I'm not a psycho. I don't have those problems. I mean, some people do that. I don't know.
Well, you obviously, we don't know what you need because you won't even go do the evaluation. That it sounds like you haven't been on medication that would be, what?
Evaluation where?
At Spindletop.
That's what I'm telling you. That's not, I don't have that. I'm not a psychopath. That is for.
It's psychopath. Nobody's saying you're a psychopath, but you
That's what
have.
it's called past program. I'm not a psychopath. That's what I'm
That's not what it's called, and that's not the reason it's called that. Okay, if you had gone to your appointment and talked to them, then you would know what that was for, and you would know that it was meant to help you so that you could get on medication, stabilize, and not have the issues that you've been having. I'm going to find that you previously entered your. I'm sorry, Ms. Malfino. Did you have anything to add?
No, Judge, I think that from my conversation with Ms. Cole, she's been gracious enough to offer to continue to work with her, because I think she clearly sees the mental health issues. But as you can see, what Ms. Cole has been having to deal with is how the court has had to deal with Ms. Atkins today, and it's been kind of just.
The probation officer and lawyers emphasize the same point. Devon's problem isn't lack of opportunity, it's her refusal to accept it. Even when offered resources, she pushed back, argued, and spun in circles. The judge sees through it all. At this point, do you think the judge is being too harsh or too patient?
Nature of the proceedings, and is then just really making a choice not to follow through with what programs have been given to you, Ms. Atkins, to try to help you. So at this time, any recommendation as far as,
I have one more thing to say.
okay?
She is not giving me the information needed to follow up with those type of things.
Okay, well, I don't
She doesn't
believe
have
you.
them.
I don't believe you.
You don't
Ms.
believe-
Cole would never say, go do something and not tell you where to go or help you get there.
No, she says she does not have a list of the community service.
I'm not worried about your community service. I'm worried about your mental health and the fact that you're not doing what you need to, and you're still contacting the victim, and it's a serious case. And so I got to protect society, unfortunately, because you're not choosing to.
The climax. The judge warns Devon to stop interrupting or risk adding years to her sentence. Despite warnings, she keeps talking over the court. Finally, the judge delivers the ruling. Guilty, 5 years in prison. The tension is undeniable. Every word from Devon makes her situation worse.
About to sentence you to prison, and how you keep talking over me is about to start adding years onto that. Stop talking. It's just going to get worse. Do you understand? Okay. I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, I'm finding you guilty of injury to an elderly individual. Sentence you to a term of 5 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody.
Even as the sentence is read, Devon argues, claiming she's not guilty, mentioning hospital visits and refusing to listen. The judge stays firm. The decision is final. Devon will serve 5 years, with credit for time already in custody. This ending shows the harsh reality. Choices have consequences, even in the face of compassion.
I had a doctor's appointment and everything. That's what I'm saying.
I've got 5 more years that I could add on to that.
Oh, man.
I can give you up to 10.
Have 'em.
You need to stop talking so I can finish what I need to do, okay?
I'm telling you, I'm not guilty. That's what I'm telling you. I did not have a choice. I have went to the hospital and everything.
I'm handing you a
3
written
times.
admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered
I
against.
don't have a gun.
I'm not, just listen to what I'm saying. If you'll listen for a minute, you'll understand. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition.
I don't have a gun, man.
Good, then you
I'm talking
don't-
to the wrong person. I'm Devin Atkins. I don't have a gun.
I'm required
No,
to
I'm
read that
telling
to
you, I don't
everyone.
know what you're talking about. I don't have a gun.
Good, then you don't have to worry about that. Go back with the bailiff.
Thank you.